December 27th, 10 o'clock a.m. District Court, courtroom number 3. Oh, Sam, you already know. Let's probably go. Here we go. Court is now in session. The defense is ready. Alright, apparently the prosecution is also ready. Who is the judge here anyway? Alright, yeah, opening statement. Alright, no opening statements, so... Not so fast, Judge. I was taking a meaningful pause before speaking. Sure, whatever. A prediction. Today's trial will end 3 minutes from now. Whoa, Sam, we made a prediction. Oh, 3 minutes. Oh, Sam, please go. Alright, everyone calm down. Well, Karma, what are you talking about? Must you question everything? Come on now. It will be over in 3 minutes. No time to waste. Time to call the witness. This man's... He's popping off! He's popping off! Okay. Also, I have a cold right now, so sorry if I stiff a lot. State your profession. I am the proprietor of the restaurant, The Wet Noodle at Gourd Lake. And I also rent boats. The night of the incident, you were in the boat rental shop, right? You could say that. Testify. Wait a minute. We still haven't heard who this guy is. Objection. Hold on a minute. The witness hasn't stated his name yet. What are you objecting? Because I did not ask him to, right? I predicted this trial will end in 3 minutes. No. Stop asking trivial questions and cooperate. Yeah, right. Out here, what do you think this is? Say his name. Stop falling asleep. Well, I'm not really sure. What do you mean? My memory. Your Honor, the witness does not remember anything beyond the last several years. Ergo, he cannot recall his own name. Can't recall. Never the incident in question took place 3 days ago. He can testify. Alright. Testimony time. It was the night of the 24th, just after midnight. So wouldn't it be the 25th? I was in a restaurant, I guess it was the 24th, where I rent boats as usual. Then I heard a bang. Yep. When I looked out the window, I saw a boat just floating on the lake. Then I heard another bang. Just about then, the boat comes back to shore and a man walks by my window. Alright then. What are you objecting? No. There is nothing to question my witness's testimony. Ergo, no need for cross-examination. Sighs, there are only 10 seconds left before arguments are up. Judge, your verdict now. Yeah, Mr. Wright? Obviously I'm cross-examining. I mean, come on now. What are you talking about? Of course I'm gonna cross-examine this fool. Alright then, begin. I'm sorry? 3 minutes just passed. Yeah, too bad. Cross-examine Hassan. He's extra. Alright. Round 1. Begin. 24, just after midnight. Oh, let me press this. Who is this man? By your window? Yep, by my window. Right outside the window on my little shack. And could you see the man's face? Well, the fog was pretty darn thick, but I mean, he was right there in front of me. I saw him. It is a pretty important detail. It added to your testimony. Heh, heh, heh. I have a bad feeling about this one. The man was a defendant. He was saying, I can't believe he's dead. Hold on, there's some niggery going on. Are you sure about that? Oh god. Dad! dead certain, Keith. He said, I can't believe he's dead, as he was walking by, too. Whoa, Sam, whoa, you know, whoa, okay. Oh, no, I didn't do that for the one. Witness, are you sure that person you saw was Miles Teller Prowler? It was him. That was Edgeworth, but oh my god! Oh, this sounds like this has been to me. You know if he died. What? He lured me into cross-examining him, so he could set me up for a fail or a fall. Nick, I don't like the way things are going right now. I don't either. Everyone in the courtroom was glaring at us. Gotta act quick. This trial is gonna be over. Raise objection, obviously. I'm probably gonna have to show some evidence or something. Your Honor, we proved in yesterday's court that it could not have been Edgeworth who fired that gun. What are you objecting, Mr. Wright? Are you referring to the fingerprints from Edgeworth's right hand on the gun? And the photograph showing a man firing with his left hand? Exactly. That is easily explainable. He could have wiped his prints after he fired. You are ignoring the truth of the matter here. Everything in the witness's testimony is true. Saying he could have wiped it, what if he... whatever. Objection again, I don't know. I don't know what to do. Witness claims that Edgeworth said, I can't believe he's dead. But his word is all we have. If he were telling a lie... Mr. Wright, in a court of law, the evidence tells all. Apparently, you have yet to realize even this basic fact. If you say his testimony is a lie, then show us proof. Do you have evidence? No. There's nothing I can use. Is it a rap? Honestly, it's a rap. Come through, Mia. Help us. 3 minutes was perhaps too high an expectation. However, 15 minutes isn't bad. This must be a new record. Alright, enough of this. You can whistle, Sam, witness. So, is it a wrap? Well, but I guess there's no reason for a long trial, nor is there any time needed to decide the verdict. No room for misinterpretation of the facts. What? No, wait! This court finds the defendant, Mr. Miles Edgeworth. What? I got a game over! What? The accused will surrender to the court immediately. To be held pending trial at the oh my god. Wow, they straight up just gave me a game over. Wow. Wait! Who the hell was that? It was me! Huh? What? What the heck, Larry? What? What the hell are you doing here? Listen, you gotta listen to me. I was there in the park on the night of the murder. I wasn't sure about it until just yesterday. But today I remembered it. Remembered what? The gunshot. I heard it too. Whoa, what's that? Where the hell did he come from? How did he even get in here? Everyone calm down. Everyone calm down. Oh my god. What the hell is the meaning of this? The verdict has been decided. I call for an adjournment. One moment, Mr. Von Karma. So you say you heard a gunshot? Yeah, I did. A gunshot. That night. I was sitting here in the audience listening to the testimony. Then I realized something. He said he was different from what I remember. Anyway, I can't just sit here and let you call Edgy a murderer. It's just not right. I'll testify. Let me testify. Oh, so I'm gonna testify? Wait, can't you even do that? Wait, what? Alright, everyone silent. Everyone chill out. Okay, well, this is the first time this has happened. My court. I'm not sure I proceed with this. Judge, you've already given your decision. The trial is over. Nick, this is it. He's giving us one final chance at this. Oh, she's right. If only it wasn't Larry. He could make things even worse. Mr. Edwards was just declared guilty, Nick. It doesn't get any worse. Got a point. Alright. Here goes nothing. Your Honor, there's another witness. It is our duty to hear him speak. Right here, right now. A waste of time! The verdict cannot be overturned! Alright, it's time for my opinion. In all court proceedings, it is our duty to prevent an inaccurate verdict. In order to make sure no mistake has been made, every witness should be heard. What's the bullcrap? I withdraw my previous verdict of guilty. Hey, da da da. Well, not yet. Von Karma, I order you to call this new witness to testify. Right now. What? The court will adjourn for a 5-minute recess. After that, we will hear this new witness. This case is adjourned. That's my boy Larry coming through. December 27th, 10:28 a.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby Number 2. Whew. That was too close. Sorry to keep you on the edge of your seat like that, Edgeworth. I've seen worse. Yeah, right. You're sweating bullets. Just wonder what Larry plans to say in there. Maybe we left the lake last night? Yeah. You said you were looking for the steel samurai balloon that fell into the lake. Alright. And you found the balloon and the airtake that night. Hey, Edgeworth. Huh? What? Yeah, that lot of things. Seem pretty out of it. Don't worry about it. Edgeworth, stop being so edgy. What are you trying to ask? How are your fingerprints on the murder weapon? Oh. That is a good question. When he fell into the lake, I went into a daze. I couldn't understand what was happening. Couldn't think straight. Then I saw the pistol lying on the floor of the boat in front of me. I picked it up without thinking. I didn't have a reason, really. I was just... I don't know. What's up? This might be our chance. Our chance? Von Karma has only ever run perfect trials. Perfect trials, huh? Perfectly prepared witnesses, perfectly complete evidence. That's the secret to his success. This is the first time he's ever had to deal with something unexpected. He has let someone he hadn't been talked to even testify to the court. And that someone is Larry. So, what are you getting at? It's likely testimony will be full of holes, right? That's right. No 10-minute trial this time. They'll milk this one for all it's worth. Just 15 minutes. Everything depends on Larry. My boy Larry gotta come through, that's all there is now. December 27th, 10:35 a.m. District Court, Courtroom Number 3. Oh snap, okay, so you already know your boy Larry. Alright, court is back in session. Anyways, testify to the court about everything that you saw on the night of December 24th. Alright, leave it to me. Please, Larry, don't mess this one up. I hate to admit it, but you're our last chance. Karma didn't even have time to prep his witness. It's all better than right about this being a break. So am I gonna contradict this man, or? That night I was out in a boat on the lake. I was looking for something, and I found it. So I quietly slipped the boat back in after the rental shop. Then, just as I was thinking about going home, I heard bang. I looked over at the lake, but I didn't notice the boat. So after I heard that single gunshot, I went home. Interesting. That was an interesting big testimony, even for this court. Even for this court. Alright, whatever. Begin your cross-examination. Sure, whatever. What's up? I mean, it's Larry. I have no idea what he's going to say if I press him. I'm kind of scared. Oh, we've come this far. There's no way to go above forward. Begin. So we only heard one bang, right? Yep. Huh. Well, Nick, it was a pretty wishy-washy testimony, wasn't it? Guess I should start working on the contradictions, so I do have to contradict this man. Fired 3 times, that's completely yes. Take this. Or not. Okay. I thought that would have been it, but I guess not. Because the gun fired 3 times, but he only had 1 gunshot, so that kind of contradicts it. Yeah, whatever, okay. Sure, game. Is it? Yep, okay. Hold on a second later, What? You only heard one bang? Are you sure about that? How come that gun didn't count as a contradiction? Cause, whatever. That's what I said. But Miss Lotta Hart testified yesterday that she heard 2 bangs. And the old man just now said the same thing. They both heard 2 gunshots that night. Huh? Dun dun dun. Were you even listening? Were you paying attention at all to what they said? Nick, please. Huh? You know, this isn't bothering me. I'm a witness, see? I'm a customer here. So you gotta treat me nice and stuff, okay? Man, you gotta get the f out of here. You only heard 1 gunshot? You're full of crap. No, to tell you the truth, I'm not sure. You're not sure? How could you not be sure? Yeah, well, I might have missed the other gunshot. I was listening to something else. Something else? My radio, dude. My headphones. What? Oh my god, what are they listening? Some Easy E, okay. Alright, everyone slow down. Stop that booing! Mr. Butts, you were listening to a radio on earphones. Yeah, dude, so what? That a crime? I listen to my radio. Everybody listens to the radio. It's a big deal. No. Your opinion. Waste of time. I don't accept this witness nor his shy testimony. Well, Mr. Wright, should he continue his testimony? I mean, if he doesn't, then I lose, basically, right? So, continue, I guess. Please, all the ones continue his testimony. Nothing is more pitiful than a lawyer who doesn't know when he's lost. Alright, buds. Give your testimony, and be sure to include details like your radio. Round 2. It's lonely being alone on Christmas Eve. That's why I was listening to my All Request show on the radio, see? I was listening to it booming real loud, like... But I'm sure I heard that gunshot. I remember exactly what the DJ was saying when I heard it, too. Alright. You're listening to your radio at a high volume. Yeah, what's the big problem? Can a man listen to his radio in peace? Isn't this a free country? I truly believe Willie has no idea what the problem here is. Judge, can you believe a word the witness says? What he heard was probably nothing more than a drum beat from the radio. This is true, it is difficult to believe this testimony. Wait, Your Honor. The witness said he remembers exactly what the DJ said when he heard the gunshot. Excuse me? DJ? An announcer, the guy who says things on the radio? Anyway, what this means is, when he heard the sound, no music was playing. The DJ only talks between songs, so he could have heard the gunshot from the lake. I'd like to cross-examine the witness, Your Honor. Alright, right. I can't believe I'm continuing this charade. Alright, round 2. Here we go. That's irrelevant. See these pointless questions. What possible good could knowing what a radio DJ said to us? He has a point. Not all the question, only if you see some reason why we should care. I don't see reason, but I'll do it anyway, because I honestly have no idea what to do. We should care. Of course we should. Why? Oh well, how do you know if we don't ask? Alright. Mr. Butts, please testify to the court. What was the radio announcer saying when you heard the gunshot? He said... Just when she said, hey, someone's I heard the gunshot. Are you sure about that? Of course I am. She had this real sexy voice. I'm a little gray. I'm not sure how that helps at all. Most rude criticism I've ever heard. There is one gleaming ray of hope in there. Gotta press it until we get to the bottom of what happened. I have no idea, dude. 11:50 p.m. maybe? So my computer crashed and well, I didn't get that far, but yeah, I know what I have to do now. It's actually this one. I mean, when I did it at first, I lost like 2 attempts, but it should work for the same thing. But, whatever. Larry, are you sure what you're saying is correct? Huh? What you talking about? You look scary, dude. If you're trying to scare me, you can't scare me that easily. I'm pretty hard. What's wrong, right? Your Honor, there's some niggery going on. DJ said, hey, it's almost Christmas, when he heard the gunshot. Yeah, so? Almost Christmas means it wasn't Christmas. Do you realize what this means? When he heard the gunshot, it was still Christmas Eve! That does seem to be the case, yeah. But he should have heard the gunshot after midnight. This photograph is irrefutable proof of this fact. Let's see what time was on the photo when the gun was triggered. 12:15. 15 minutes after midnight, Christmas Day. This is the bull crap, Your Honor. Most Savvy's exposing him, Most Savvy on Christmas Eve. Alright, everyone chill out. What does this mean? The 2 prior witnesses heard gunshots after midnight. However, this witness says that he heard a gunshot before midnight. Judge, the answer is simple. The current witness is plainly lying. Look at him. Suspicious. What? Well, right? What do you think about this? The answer is, he is right. Larry is not mistaken. The first time I did this, I just did it right just cause, why not? He heard the gunshot before midnight. Intriguing. I'm assuming you have proof of this. Show me evidence that there was a gunshot before midnight. Okay. So this lake photo is taken on a 12:15, but it shows an empty lake. But that means that there was a gunshot. Look at this photograph. This was taken by a witness yesterday, Miss Lana Hart with her automatic camera. The timestamp for the photo is December 24th, 11:50 p.m. Yeah? Huh? But there's nothing on the lake in this picture. Your Honor, the real issue here is not why nothing is shown in this photograph. It is why this photograph exists at all. What are you talking about? Your Honor, this photograph was taken by an automatic camera. That camera was set to go off in response to loud noises. Ah ha ha ha, that's where it crashed. Alright, so I know. That's right. There was a loud noise on the lake at 11:50 p.m. That is why this photograph was taken. In other words, when Larry heard the gunshot, it was most definitely Christmas Eve. Right, it would seem that way. I feel like the text gets slower at times, even though the game isn't lagging. Miss Hart testified that she heard the gunshot after midnight. Are you claiming she was lying? Not at all, Your Honor. It is a fact that the camera also triggered at 15 minutes after midnight. Your Honor, that night there were 2 sets of gunshots with the 25-minute pause between them. Whoa, stop! Oh, 25-minute pause. Who else got shot? What? Why would this be? I forget this camera. Don't be fooled, Judge. That camera was set to respond to loud noises. Yeah? No. There is no proof that the loud noise at 11:50 was a gunshot. Why, the witness could have sneezed, triggering camera. That is true. Hey, my nose was clear that night, man. Well, Mr. Wright, there's no turning back now. You going balls deep now. Can you prove that thing was indeed a gunshot? I don't think I have evidence. I don't have any. How could I possibly prove that? Evidence that there was a gunshot. I don't have any evidence. There's no way. It has to be the pistol or the bullet, because there's nothing else. Or this? No. The pistol? No, I don't know. The pistol, I guess. I don't really know. The murder weapon? Something about this pistol was bothering me, Your Honor. Both of the witnesses who testified yesterday heard 2 gunshots. However, The murder weapon was fired 3 times. Oh, that's a fact? Oh, okay. When then was the last shot fired? Only now have I realized the truth. That 3rd shot was a shot Larry heard just before midnight. Whoa, what the heck? That doesn't make any sense chronologically. What's going on? Whoa, oh my god! Alright, everyone calm down. Everyone calm down. That would make sense with the evidence we've seen so far. However, this leaves me wondering exactly what did happen that night on the lake. Exactly. If this is true, there were 2 sets of gunshots separated by 25 minutes. One at 11:50, another at 15 minutes before midnight. Or after midnight. Why, I ask you? Why? Uh-oh, I'm thinking something quick. Wait a minute! Gunshots separated by 25 minutes? Ah! What's wrong? I understand now! What? Remember the case of the Steel Samurai? Huh? Yeah, of course I remember. The murderer in this case had the same idea as the murderer in that case! What are you talking about? Maya, what? If we don't figure this out right now, we'll never overturn Edward's guilty verdict. I got a hunch, and I'm gonna run with it. Alright, I mean, if you think so. We've already gotten a guilty verdict. We have nothing to lose. Just watch. See how it's done. I have no idea what's happening. Your Honor, what's up? The testimony just now has cleared up this entire case. Whoa, 07, you explained Kelly came through? What are you talking about? Tisk, tisk, tisk. So, you finally realize the truth? There could be no other murderer here than Miles Edgeworth himself. No. Wrong, Von Karma. A man was shot that night, but it wasn't Edgeworth. It wasn't Edgeworth who did the shooting. No. Listen, child. Take a deep breath and consider the facts. At the time of the murder, 1 boat was on that lake. This was shown by the witness's photograph. The defendant, Edgeworth, and the victim, Robert Hammond, were on that boat. And he got blasted. Capped. There was a gunshot fired on that boat, and Robert Hammond fell into the lake. The distance of the shooting was 1 meter. It couldn't have been suicide. Well, the guilty party has to be the other man on that boat. Man, it is hard to imagine any other possibility. I gotta agree. Yes. But this assumes that the victim was shot at 15 minutes after midnight. What are you trying to say by this? We have photographic evidence of the time of the shooting. The timestamp on the photo says 15. 15. But Larry heard a gunshot 25 minutes before that. Robert Hammond was killed then, 25 minutes before the shot on the lake. That's the only way that Edward could be innocent. Mr. Wright, are you high? Explain who this is sitting on the boat. Okay, hold on a minute. There's some niggery going on. Hold on. The murderer and Hammond, right? Edgeworth and the murderer. Okay, and Edgeworth and Hammond. Technically, these are all the same people, right? Or am I just stupid? I think I'm just stupid. Hold on a minute. Oh my god. Edgeworth and the murderer, because we're not trying to insinuate that Edgeworth is the murderer, so it can't be the first one, right? Edgeworth and Hammond. I learned a lesson from the last case that you can't pick the obvious ones. So I'm kind of leaning towards the one in the middle. Edgeworth and the murderer. Who this is? Is it just Edgeworth and Hammond? It's the first or the second. It's the second or third one. I really don't know. I might low-key have to guess. I'm gonna have to guess. I have no clue. Edgeworth and murderer, which would mean, because there can't be someone else shooting him because he's blasting him right there. You can see the gun pointed at his chest being fired. So one of them has to be the murderer, right? But if he was a murderer, then Edgeworth would have been killed. That doesn't make any sense. It has to be Edgeworth and Hammond. I really don't know. I don't know. I'm not gonna take this one. Miles Edwards and Robert Hammond. Nope. Yeah, I believe you are crazy. That's exactly what I've been telling the court this whole time. You're agreeing with me, and yet what did you just say? That Robert Hammond had been killed 25 minutes before the shot on the boat? Yeah, that's what I said. I was just testing you, Karma. Right? If you don't get the f out of here, your client has already been declared guilty once. I'm gonna have to penalty you for this ridiculousness. I'll ask you one more time. Okay, so it's not the bottom one. So is it the second one then? I don't know. Why not? Of course, it was Edgeworth and the murderer. After the murderer killed Robert Hammond at 11:50, he assumed the guise of Mr. Hammond and met Edgeworth. Oh, what? What is he talking about? What? Are you serious? Yes, Edgeworth won't tell us why he went to the lake that night. However, I have a hunch. That night, Robert Hammond called Edgeworth to the lake. Now, Edgeworth didn't know Robert Hammond's face that well. That's why he didn't suspect anything when the murderer took Robert Hammond's place. I'm not sure what to make of all of this. Ludicrous! Right, tell us the name of the murderer then. The murderer's name? Of course. I don't know. I don't know, it can't be Wada Hart. No way. Actually, I don't know the murderer's name. You don't know? Again, you waste my time. I don't know because he never told us. Oh no! Oh, the murderer is the caretaker of the boat shop. That old man. At 11:50, he was the one who killed Robert Hammond. The caretaker of the boat shop? Where did he do this? There weren't any boats on the lake then. Why would he have to go all the way out on the lake just to shoot a nigga? May I suggest that the real scene of the crime was not in a boat? What? Well then, where did the murder take place? Oh my god. I don't know. Where could I like, I would know. We guessing, I guess. I don't know. Alright, let's say, like, right around here. Because would you really move that far? Or... yeah, sure, why not? Around here, maybe? Around where? You have some reason for thinking this? Not really. Maybe because there's no good reason the murderer knew we'd never I mean, at least I'm getting penalized. Or I'm not getting penalized. Okay. So what's it there? Maybe in these backwoods or something? Where could... I have no clue. Whatever, I'll just put the van. It was here. Where Mrs. Hart, photographer, was camping? Why would the caretaker of the boat shop go there to kill someone? It's probably an honest mistake. The caretaker made a mistake? No, I did. Oh my god. God damn, I really thought I had it. Okay. Alright. His house. It has to be. There's nowhere else. He says someone walked by his house. It was here, of course. The boat shop, where he lives. That way, he could meet with the victim without seeing anyone. Or without anyone seeing. Do you have proof that the boat shop was the scene of the crime? Recall Larry's testimony, if you will. What? The heck is this? That night, he was out on the lake in a boat, searching for something. He finds it and returns the boat. Then, just as he's starting to head home, he hears a gunshot. He heard a gunshot, Your Honor. Even though he was wearing headphones at the time. In other words, the gunshot was very, very close by. And where would that be if he had just returned a boat? The boat shop. Whoa, snap! Holy crap! Yeah, I never would have thought about that. Okay. What happened that night on Gourd Lake? Please tell the court from the beginning. I got you, Your Honor. Are you sure about this? Not really, but if I start at the very beginning and take it slow, I might be able to figure it out. That night, they're gonna ask me a bunch of multiple choice questions. Nah. The caretaker of the boat shop called Robert Hammond. His shop. Dang, he's straight up just black. Oh my god. This was around 11:50. That was when the gunshot that Larry heard was fired. After that, the caretaker put on Robert Hammond's coat. He became Robert Hammond. Then he got in the boat with Edwards and went out into the middle of the lake. Then who fired the pistol on the boat? Wait, crap, I guess the shop caretaker? Why would Edwards be strapped? Of course, it was a murderer who shot the pistol. He shot twice. Both missed Edwards on purpose. Wait a minute. Yeah? Why would he shoot twice if he didn't mean to hit anyone? Know this, child. The moment you run out of explanation is the moment you lose. Tell us why the murderer had to fire twice. To create a witness? Why do you want a witness? I guess. Why? He shot twice to create a witness, Your Honor. Create a witness? The murderer lifts his pistol and fires one shot. That ensures that anyone who heard the shot would look at the lake. Indeed, Miss Hart did exactly that after hearing the first gunshot. Next, the murderer waits a bit, and he fires again. Then, the murderer jumps from the boat himself, leaving the pistol in the boat behind him. How did he die, though? That doesn't make any sense at all. And what was Edward doing during this time? I see. To someone looking from the edge of the lake, it would appear that one of the men on the boat had shot the other. The murderer didn't know about the automatic camera, of course. That's why he shot twice to draw attention to the boat. Once you realize that, everything else falls into place. The boat shop caretaker slammed back to his shop. Then, he put on Mr. Hammond's wet coat back on the body, and threw the body into the lake. This is what happened. Oh, okay. These are the events that transpired that night on Gourd Lake. But bring out the witness from before. I have no idea what you said before that. But the boat shop caretaker, quickly. Oh, snap, what's going on? He's not supposed to be eviscerated now. It's all over. Very well. While we are waiting for the caretaker, I'd like to ask the defendant, Miles Edgeworth, a few questions. Edgeworth, please take a stand. Hey, it's your boy. Mr. Miles, you heard what the defense has said. Yep. Well, why did you go to the lake that night? What Wright has said is mostly correct. Astonishingly so, actually. Yeah. Several days ago, I received a letter. The letter was signed Robert Hammond. He asked me to come to the boat shop by the lake at midnight on Christmas Eve. He said that he has something very important to discuss with me. Something important? Sorry, I can't say what it was. Your Honor, sir. Believe, oh, okay. We're conducting a trial here. Shut the freak up. The witness has disappeared. He isn't at the boat shop either. What? What should I do? Find the nigga! We can't allow him to get away. Oh, Sam, what was it? He did! He out of the country now. Thornton Karma, your witness has disappeared. A search warrant has already been issued. Goes without saying that I cannot declare a verdict under these circumstances. I will extend the trial until tomorrow, the final day allowed. I request that the police department utilize all its forces to find that witness. Understood. One more thing. Just who is the boat shop caretaker? I think his identity has become very important to this trial. I want him, and I want to know who he is. Alright, this case is adjourned. Oh my god. December 27th, 1:22 p.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby Number 2. Woohoo! You did it! Yeah, well, you got off under the guilty verdict. What about Larry? That was something else. Even Von Carlo didn't know what to do with his testimony. That boy really came through. Yeah, I guess I substitute that his unique testimony. Still, he did save us. Just wish our cases weren't so down and wild all the time. Yeah, for real. I just feel like it's just on trial against separate clients. Hey, Idris. Idris. Did you say something? Don't look so pained. I mean, it looks like you're probably gonna get off the hook. You could try to smile once in a while. Sorry, but I fear it's not over for me yet. What are you talking about? Right. There's something that's been troubling me for a long time now, and I don't know whether or not to tell you. This kid. Nah, there's so little time left. I want to tell you to get it off my chest, but, I can't make up my mind. What are you going on about? It's a nightmare I've had. A memory of a crime that I committed. A crime you committed? A memory of a murder.